Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Orphan Last, aka Skylar Madison, and today I kind of have a video that's a little bit different from, I guess, what I try to produce out there. Somewhat recently, I've decided that, by and large, I'm not going to be doing commissions on my YouTube channel anymore. I mean, it kind of depends on just how professional the job is. Like, if it's like an author wanting you to make a book cover or something like that, they may not be aware or something that when they say, hey, I want this character to look like this specific actor, they may not realize that they just told you, I want you to get some practice in drawing from that actor. And if you're publicizing that sort of thing, I guess that creates some sort of likeness issue with the copyright. And so, you know, there's so many obscure things that you may not even be aware of that could cause an entire commission to fall through, and maybe even lawsuits or something like that. And, you know, I've seen people do commissions on YouTube, and it's not just me that's done it on occasion. And I've generally thought it's kind of rewarding seeing content like that, and that if I were to hire that particular artist, I can see what type of quality of work they'd be willing to do for me if I were to hire them. Because I can clearly see the quality of work that they've offered to other clients, that sort of thing. So I've thought that was kind of cool, and I thought integrating some sort of idea like that for me would be helpful. Would be interesting content for other people. But I guess, there's just too much that can go to risk. Now this is a commission that's on the screen right now. The client is someone that I know personally, and the project isn't as, I guess, professional as a lot of other projects that I've been involved with. It's more just that this person wants a picture drawn from me, that with specific imagery, that sort of thing. And there wasn't much money involved with this, and so that determined, okay, I need to draw this within a set time limit. And so I made sure not to exceed that time limit. There are things with this picture that, you know, they could be better. I'm willing to admit that. But you know, you get offered X number of dollars, and that kind of tells you how long you have to work on it. And especially if it's like, I was able to work on this particular, you know, footage that you're seeing on the screen throughout the weekend. Okay, and so this made it so that throughout the entire week, I can just focus on a commission where I'm talking to an author, and we are fleshing out the world map for his fantasy book. Okay, which is very time consuming. I'm probably going to be working on it throughout the entire time that he's working on the book. And, you know, we're going to have to work things out, I guess, as the commission continues on further. But anyhow, basically, I've been a little bit frustrated recently with the ideas that, okay, well, if I do pick up commissions, it's going to have to come third. You know, it's going to, like, what comes first is my day job, and then my YouTube channel, and then the commission. And, you know, clients don't like being third in line of, you know, priority. But the thing is unless you're getting, like, as the artist, if you're getting the sweet end of the deal, it's kind of hard to place them first, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not currently putting food on the table because of your artwork. Like, why? Like, that's just the necessity of the situation. And then as you continue like that over the course of time, and you're no longer able to do commissions on your YouTube channel, at least for me, makes you kind of feel like life has just become nothing but work all the time. And that can really get to you over the course of time, where you're just feeling really frustrated with life, because there's no escape. There's no escape. And there, you can't just stop, because at least for me, I mean, I can't just stop making YouTube channels, like making videos and stuff like that. I can't just stop doing commissions. I can't. If I were to just stop, then 5 years worth of work is pretty much gone into the can, basically, the trash can, and like I just can't stop. So the only option left is just keep on going, stop complaining, and just keep going. And that's kind of the mentality that I got. People talk about burnout and such like that, and yeah, burnout happens. It basically happens when someone falls out of love with the content that they're creating and such. And, sometimes I definitely have fallen out of love with, making artwork on YouTube. But the thing is it's pretty much the only thing that I can do. What I'm doing right now is just kind of limping along, and it's kind of like just spinning my wheels until I can't spin them anymore. And that's basically the reality of the situation. If life is just work nonstop, then that's just what it is, I guess. So you can see me kind of fleshing out the inking and such like that at this point, and it comes out looking pretty good. You can see where some weird, scratchy, quick decisions later on kind of determined what details of that scratchy, weird stuff that I sometimes lay down, how much, like, it determines what details I do keep from that scratchy sketch versus what details I don't. I think there's some good stuff here, actually. And the characters themselves, I could have done better with them if I had a little bit more time to work on this piece. It's just it just didn't work out. There's one character that turned out looking pretty much, by and large, exactly the way that I wanted that character to look, and it's this one right here on the screen. She looks nice. She looks pretty. I mean, I pretty much basically what I convinced myself to do was, all right, well, I've drawn from Michael Turner before. Why not make a Michael Turner looking girl? And that worked out pretty well, at least for this character. And the other characters, they don't so much look quite the same. But then again, you look at one woman to the next, and they don't all look the same. And some of them are beautiful in a different way. Okay, not necessarily that one is more beautiful than the other, more so that one is just beautiful in a different way than the other. So I think I was able to get something kind of like that, where each character has a different look to each other. And so by the time that I was finished with the image, I kind of felt like, for how this image is going to be used, it's a very relatable image, and I think that the girls that do wind up seeing this image are going to feel they're going to feel like they have been seen and understood. the target audience that's supposed to appreciate the image. That's the general perception that I get when I look at the image and everything after having finished it. Now, you're going to have to forgive me. You're going to see me continue to ink a number of things, but I guess there's some footage that either it just did not get recorded, or there's just footage that just completely disappeared totally at random. I don't know. But yeah, I'm disappointed because like even with the commissions that I'm now doing off camera, off that not on my YouTube channel, every time that I don't press record, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. That's how it feels, and so it irks me to no end. Where I'm trying to record some footage, and some of it winds up being missing, just like how it is inside of this video, I guess. But you can, you get the overall gist. Like you got included in on, the step-by-step process. You saw how I started out with 3D models. I posed them about. I generally know they need to be on a campground, maybe next to a lake or something, cooking s'mores or whatever at the campfire. You saw me sketch them out. You saw me ink 90% of it. And so, by and large, I feel as though you guys get the gist of how this image was created. So it's not all is lost. It's just something that bothers me when I lose footage. And so yeah, right here it's going to cut off in just a few seconds. The final version of the image is coming up onto the screen right now. And here you can see it. Once again, it's not a masterpiece, but given the time limit that I was restricted to with the budget and everything, and right at this moment, I'm working on multiple commissions all at once while still trying to manage my YouTube channel and everything. So yeah, there definitely was a time limit here, and I don't have time to revisit this picture unless I'm paid to revisit it. I think for the time that I was able to invest in this image, I think I did a damn good job. And I know that the client was really happy with it. And so, yeah, everything's good. Anyways, guys, that pretty much concludes it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys would like to get more notifications from me, feel free to join my Discord server. A link to my Discord is in the video description below. And if you'd like to support this channel, there's an image of a t-shirt in the upper right corner of the screen right now. It leads to my Teespring. Any support with the purchase of a t-shirt would be much appreciated. And if you've enjoyed this content and would like to see more, feel free to click on anything else that's appearing on the screen right now. Thank you very much for your time.